Welcome, everyone. So today's topic is a new month, a new perspective. As we step into a new month, so we're in the month of May, I think one of the most important things we can do is pause a moment, and reflect. Reflect not just on what we have accomplished, but also on who we are becoming. Sometimes we move through life so fast that we don't even realize how much we have changed internally. People many times, people on the external, on the outside, they can see the difference, but we don't pay attention to it. So we are so focused on going that we don't pause and reflect and see how much we have changed. So this past season remind me that growth is not always loud, but sometimes growth looks like awareness, sometimes it looks like slowing down, and sometimes it looks like finally admitting that something no longer aligns. One thing I realized is that every new month gives us a chance to rethink the way we're living. So we can reflect, not from pressure, not from intention, sorry, not from pressure, but from intention, to really check, what is it that we need to change. So for years, I live in a constant movement. I think many of you guys can relate to me. Long schedules, high pressure, always thinking about what needs to be get done next. And while I'm grateful for those experiences, I also realized something. Being busy and being aligned are not always the same thing, you know. These months, I want to focus more on intentional living, emotional peace, sorry, clarity, growth, and being fully present. Because at the end of the day, success means very little if your life no longer feels like your own. So, as we begin this month, ask yourself these three questions. What feels aligned, with the life that you have right now? And what feels out of alignment? So, what do you need to change? And what do you want more of your life moving forward from today and on? So you don't need to have anything or everything figured out right now, okay? But awareness is where change begins. So you need to reflect in your life and see what needs to be changed and make those changes. Not just think about it, but just make those changes. Do something. And I'd love to know what is one thing you want to shift this month. So put it in the comments and let me know. So that's it for today. So we hope so that it gives you some alignment and to make that pause in our life and start reflecting. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.